Hey guys, Lucky13 here. Today let's talk about World of Warcraft and this nostalgic feel it used to give us all back when it first came out, and a couple expansions into the game when it was actually still pretty good. Okay, first off I want to talk to you about how they've messed up Dungeons and Raid Finder. To me, it's kind of bad, and when I say bad, I mean it's bad. I mean, there's no other way around it, really. Nowadays, you can just set in your city or your garrison or, just wherever and level from like 1 to 100, and it's simple. And basically, they have these extra little elixirs you can buy, and these help you level up a lot faster. And it's okay, but it's not okay. Now, I understand the rush. You can buy some of the elixirs from the auction house and from your Sergeant Crowler and Sergeant Grimjaw. And some of them you can get from special little bags. But honestly, I think that the fact that you can just queue up and get ported to the dungeon. Now, I don't much care for that fact. However, if you were able to go to the summoning stone at the dungeon or the raid, and you found a group through the finder, that would be a different story. And you would be able to, port the people there to the summoning stone. But you have to be at the summoning stone in order to create the group. It would add a little more depth to the game, and you'd see a lot more population throughout the entirety of the maps. Not just people standing in their garrison, or, well, you won't see them obviously unless you're in the party with them, right? But I mean, it would add a little more depth to the game, and you'd see more fluid movement from the surrounding people instead of just people just standing around and then disappearing and then reappearing. But that's one thing I really wanted to touch on, because the population of the game itself has been dropping since Pandaria. It kind of came back a little bit for Warlords of Draenor, but it's just going down, and Blizzard has gone so far as to actually remove their statistics on their population, as because people's judging the game based on is there enough people playing, look, another person left, or another 10,000 people left, or 5 people joined, or however the statistics come out to show how many people are playing the game. But honestly, it's a real shame. I mean, I like seeing people, in the towns and the cities and such, but there just needs to be a rework of what you need to be doing when you're in a town or a city. Why are you there? Not just, I'm going to sit here and gain rested XP, and that's one thing. Maybe if you complete a dungeon, you would get a boosted XP, for like 30 minutes or an hour or something, rather than having to wait in the garrison or in the city. You would somehow be rewarded for doing that, for going there, and for using the summoning stone like it was meant to be used, because the summoning stone sat there, and as far as I can remember, they're still using summoning stones up through Warlords of Draenor. So I mean, put them to good use. Take out the dungeon finder and the raid finder. The pre-made groups was a good idea. Because you still go to the summoning stone and you still summon people to the summoning stone. So it still has an active reason to be there. So why not use it? Just go to the summoning stone and then have your Dungeons and Raid thing pop up on your screen, and then you can, you just do away with it off your keyboard. So you don't even have to worry about looking for a raid or something. You can scope through it, but you can't really join it unless you go to the summoning stone. Now, I know a lot of people that are new are going to be like, oh, don't do that because we don't know where the summoning stone are. It's fine. People in World of Warcraft, we help people. We like to help people. Aside from YouTube, I know that the trade chat and general chat and Baron's chat, they can all be a pain in the ass sometimes, but honestly, we will help you. Sometimes we troll a little bit, just to get a little fun off, but we can and we will help you. For those like myself who's been around for a while and know where most of all the dungeons are and all the raids are. So I mean, it's not like we're going to, just point you in the wrong direction on purpose. I mean, there are the occasional, you know, asshats out there that will do such a thing, but generally, if you ask one question, you'll have 3 or 4 people speak in chat. So, I mean, if that happens, you could possibly take, you know, 2 or 3 of those people that have maybe the same answer and base your, you know, information off that and go by what they say, rather than one guy just says, hey, look, squirrel. Okay, so, I mean, it's not like everybody's going to point you in the wrong direction. There are going to be a lot of people that will point you in the right direction more so than the wrong direction. So take that into consideration if you're wanting to, you know, try to slam this video for an idea. Now, I do have other ideas I want to come out with, and I'll probably make a few more videos and illustrate the ideas through a little bit of video here. This is like a nostalgic feeling, even though this is not the original Orgrimmar. It's been worked over a little bit. I mean, it's similar, but it's not the original. So, I mean, just take that into consideration. The Stormwind was more original than this Orgrimmar is. So, it's just, you know, they've changed a few things during the Cataclysm. And that brings me into another thing that I want to add in the next video about Cataclysm and other expansion packs. But if you like this video and you like the ideas, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you got an idea you want to, you know, try to throw in there, maybe I'll toss it into the next video. That would be great, and I'll do so. I'll probably post a little comment section there, but go ahead and comment. And if you like what you see and the ideas you're hearing, go ahead and subscribe and stay tuned for other videos. And remember, guys,
game on.